Okay, we're back on the same road. I guess when your world is kind of crashing down around you, uh, it's easiest to find sources of control that are easy and immediate, readily available. They're like tiny anchors. Which in the larger storm kind of help just keep you stabilized in a way that you know you're not exactly being pulled to and fro by the elements. You're enacting your own sense of reassurance, of stability, no matter how small, which I guess is why I've been playing games so often lately. Instead of other things that would perhaps be more enriching to the mind and the body, but perhaps not so to my sense of presence in the world, because it's very easy to become addicted to forms of stimulation that we kind of ad hoc rationalize as being productive, as being eminently valuable, when the only value they kind of have is maybe to our ego or to our pride. And so I might be a bit more ego-driven than I would have liked to think. And so kind of taking a break from all that, whether it was intended or not, puts me in a place that is actually more relaxing. It feels less it feels less imminent in a way, kind of less important. But that's also because when you're used to just so much self-direction, in the sense that you feel assured of your every move and your every step, and your ego is guiding you along the way, that it fools you into believing is correct, when really it's only correct in relation to your preconceived view of yourself, of how you've kind of coped with your life thus far. That, like, you have this big tank of copium that you keep refilling over and over, and it gives you the rush, the dopamine, the security that you desire, but perhaps not the type that you really need. Okay, I saw this type of sign before in another area, but I don't know. Man, again, Australia, South America, fucking driving on the wrong side of the road. Australia, but maybe Romania. Is it an anthill? What the fuck? Interesting formation, or just a rock? Could be a rock, but an interesting rock. These pools look unusual. I'm gonna stay around Romania. We've been there before. We've gotten tripped. Well, we've also been around Lithuania. Holy crap. Yeah, it's always Africa, Australia, or South America, I guess. Yeah, I'm finding this whole kind of impromptu process of just traveling around the world, trying to kind of rack my brain for any tells or any processes that may have led to the place that I'm looking at. I guess that'll come with time, because I can't immediately look at this highway and then imagine what led to this, what were the constraints, what's the geographic region, why this road may have been needed, aside from the fact that roads are needed for transportation. Apparently this one is used for transporting goods quite a bit. Weird ass telephone power lines. And these little balls, those are everywhere. I'm still not entirely sure what those are for. Yeah, this looks like Eastern Europe again. And, I guess maybe because of the newer cars and stuff, it could be in, not affluent exactly, but they have to be coming from, like, stations or, yards that have nicer trucks, wherever that may be. And then there's a Lexus here. Could be an undercover cop, but no, it's definitely not Western. And check out this sign. Okay, it is definitely Western. The Santee River, isn't that in California? I know there's a Santee around San Diego. In fact, that's, I think that's where Mega 64's P.O. Box was. Is this a Santee River? It's a Santee swamp, mate. Don't see a river candidate around here. Is that a river or is that a lake? That is the San Diego River. So does that turn into the Santee River? But isn't Williamsburg County like around New York? So maybe I should check around there. Because I'd seen an MDE video, Williamsburg Street Fashion. I think they're located around Providence or so. They just interview hipsters on the street. Pretty ridiculous. The things these people say. Like, I'm retarded, but just like some fresh out of college 20-something gallivanting the streets of Williamsburg, hanging out at coffee shops and thrift stores. I don't know, that seems like a level of existence that is truly like blissfully ignorant, and in a way I wish I could attain that. But I would inevitably feel the drive to step beyond that sort of strictly material existence, which it very much is. I never quite understood how people could just walk around outside all day, not doing much, checking out places, really going on aesthetic day trips. But then again, that's being human, going outside, feeling the breeze, interacting with other humans. There's something about that that's missing in my brain, or at least it's not as strong as other people's, as most people. I feel like a lot of you internet people out there will understand what I'm talking about without having to explain it. Because for us, kind of this virtual world is full of possibility. It can become stagnant and often does, but you're not limited physically by distance. You're not limited by anything except kind of your own imagination. So where the fuck is Williamsburg? Wait. Okay. The Santee River is throwing me off. But if we're in Williamsburg, we have to be somewhere around here, right? Oh, okay. And there it is. Alright. New place. Got our grades here. Could indicate that this place gets a lot of rainfall. And in fact, there is a lot of cloud coverage, so I'd say that's accurate. This might be at a higher elevation, in which case I would want to say like Costa Rica maybe. We have trash out here, so that tells us either these people are kind of cavalier about their trash or that there is regular trucks coming along to pick it up. Doesn't tell me anything about the location, but some like boat hitches or something. That bus is surprisingly unhelpful and looks like it's kind of like a 3D cross-eye thing here going, oh, that's just they just took one crop of the audience and then just threw that around to give the effect that this is a massively popular stadium. And then they just put a football there, you know. Field, football, you get the picture. This is a very soccer. Oh, okay, so we weren't in South America at all. Alright, we're somewhere in Korea. So that would make sense then, because Koreans are very tidy, organized people, so I'm guessing that trash will get picked up in due time. We got just bricks, not even in the ground, just kind of strewn about as if to indicate a path. Interesting. Where would rural South Korea be? Where the fuck is Korea? Wait, it's right over here, is it not? Yeah, okay. So is South Korea more like this? Or is more, it looks greener up there. You know, we'll go up around there. Maybe the climate is wetter up there. Nah, more down there. More Pohang, less Hongchon. Okay, we got our cervezas y licores. We got our electro reparamos. This doesn't immediately scream Mexico to me because of all the brickwork. So I feel like that's a Salvador national, so we will take that. Where's El Salvador? It's around here, right? Is that Portuguese? Surely not. El Salvador. No, that's like... What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we're gonna throw that right in there. Ooh, goddamn. Colombia. So then if this is like a temporary respite, then I won't complain, because I find this a very peaceful and relaxing activity. I enjoy conjecturing about things, even if I could be wildly wrong. Because at some point, the conjecture is going to intersect with reality, and then you'll start to make more connections. And that's really the sort of foundation for any learning or any sense of competence, is to begin forming those connections. That being said, I'm not connecting this place to fucking anywhere in the world. There's a lot of overgrowth. Again, probably gets a lot of rain. Maybe this road sees, obviously it would see motor traffic. And there's a need for it to be a relatively solid road because of all the mud. So, throw that. Let's go Columbia again. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Neat building there. I gotta stop momentarily. Real world stuff.